not joking. All my guys, them know me.
Guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, and if you're new, please like this video, subscribe, click the notification bell so that whenever I post, you'll be the first to find out. So you guys will have to excuse my face cap. A lot is going down under here, and I'm sure you guys do not want to see it, and that's because I've not been able to find someone to help me with my hair. And I'm thinking it's like it's inside this country that I'm going to go on Kodo. You guys know what Kodo means. If you don't know, ask Google. If you know, you know. Anyway, people, before I go on, this video is sponsored by LEMFI. More about LEMFI in a jiffy. All right, so in my last two videos I talked about my culture shock living in Canada. Moving from a first world country to another first world country, I wasn't really expecting to be shocked at so many things, because I'm like, what's going to be the difference? At most it might just be bigger cars, bigger houses. It's still literally gonna be the same thing, but my gosh, it is not the same thing. If you've not watched that video, please kindly check my description box for the link, or just go through my channel. You will see it last 3 videos, I think. So today we are going to be talking about Canada, everything Canada. Is it still worth moving to Canada in 2024? Do I regret moving to Canada? Will I be moving back to the UK? All that bit, we're going to be discussing that in this video. Today's topic might ruffle a few feathers, but don't worry, we would reconcile after this video. We fight to reconcile, so be calming down, okay? I'm going to talk about things that are just off about this place, things that are making me reconsider my decision. Like, are you sure we made the right move? Because we are Canada permanent residents, right? Yes, it's a huge flex. I will keep saying it because it's a huge flex, and I can tell you for a fact that it cost us nothing less than 40,000 Canadian dollars. Because I mean, you will first of all have your proof of funds. Our proof of funds was like about 30,000 Canadian dollars. So if you don't have your proof of funds, you can't even progress with the whole application thing. So it cost us a whole lot of money. So for us to invest this kind of money, we expect our ROI, we expect return of investment, because we cannot invest this kind of money for nothing. That's because at the back of our mind, we already know that we are expecting something. And looking around right now, I'm like, is this really a good decision? Is it actually worth it? To be honest, I have thought it through. Anyway, guys, before we go on, say thank you to LEMFI for sponsoring today's video. On this channel, you guys know me, your girl Melissa. I don't gatekeep. So I want to introduce you all to LEMFI. You can send money from the UK, from the US, and Canada to so many African countries like Nigeria, Ghana, Rwanda, Tanzania, Uganda, Cameroon, Senegal, Benin Republic, and Cote d'Ivoire, to mention a few. So you can send money to these African countries instantly with zero transfer fees. Zero, no hidden charges. You don't get to pay any transfer fee, guys. It's zero transfer fees, and your recipients or your family members, your loved ones, your friends, they will get their money instantly. LEMFI is very, very easy to use, and their rates are very, very good. Very good. Take that from me, guys. So kindly sign up to LEMFI using the link in my description box and also pinned in the comment section. Make sure to use my code Melissa when sending money. Using LEMFI, you're going to get £15 cash back if you send above £100 for the first time. That's like the easiest £15 you would ever make. You guys know now, UK, how many people earn £15 per hour? But you're gonna get £15 if you send above £100 for the first time. And guys, the secret, make sure to use my code Melissa. Sign up to LEMFI today and enjoy. Thank you so much, LEMFI, for sponsoring today's video. I follow a whole lot of Canada content creators. Some clips I want to attach, right, so that when I'm talking, you guys know that I am not alone. Let's just watch this video, guys.
We went to the UK with a few boxes and we came back with about 15 boxes. People wanted to know some of the things I brought back from the UK. Let me show you a little bit of the things I brought back from the UK. So I have my favorite herbal teas. I don't joke with them at all. I bought a lot, and a lot of them. We also bought a lot of cereals. Please don't judge me, guys. We had the space and I decided to buy cereals. Another thing is that I absolutely love the cereals from Lidl and I can't do without them. They are bran flakes. UK cereals in general, they have my heart. Another thing, they are cheap. Malted milk cookies, guys. I can't get these cookies out of my mouth. I always buy them every single time I travel. Most of the biscuits in either Lidl or Aldi have my heart. Goodness, this one was a no-brainer. I packed them like as if they were going out of extension. You can imagine buying one of these for about £1.50. If I am in Canada, I'll be buying it for about $9 or $10. The math is not mathing. So I packed a lot of these deodorants. I can't just do without buying them. And I packed a lot of them. Of course, clothing, clothes for children, clothes for adults. And the best thing is whatever your budget is, you will find them. I went to a lot of stores. I bought a lot of clothes for adults and for children alike. Another thing I got was this favorite shower gel of mine. I bought a lot of them from Savers. Anytime I enter Savers, I always see something to buy. Cough medicine as well. I have more clothes that I bought. More clothes. The clothes are endless. From whatever store, whatever your budget is, you will definitely find something. UK is the place to be.
So imagine paying for these extra bags after visiting the UK. Traveling back to Canada with those bags, definitely not cheap. But she has probably weighed it out and realized that it's a good move because it's clearly cheaper than buying those things in Canada. I think she talked about the deodorant that she got it for like £1 something. Meanwhile in Canada it's like $9 something. Guys, things are expensive in Canada. The amount you provide as proof of fund, trust me, it's just going to go like this. Before you say Jack, the money is gone because things are expensive. Cost of living is high, it's skyrocketing. Okay, I decided to go through this girl's comment section. I'm going to be attaching some of the comments on the screen. Somebody said, this is what I love about the UK. In fact, if I had my way, I would be living there. Because this Canada life no be too bloody expensive. Gosh, you guys. Another comment, shopping is nicer in the UK. Somebody else commented, honestly, Canada fashion scene reflects the conservative nature of the people. The UK will forever have my heart for shopping. Even the US has nothing on the UK. No matter your personality or task bracket, there is something for you in the UK. And someone says, UK is the home of fashion. Canadians are not fashion conscious. This last comment got me so laughing. She said, you should say I know go back for this our UK and about this my moving to Canada mission because what the price comparison isn't encouraging at all. Someone said, was surprised when I heard that a carton of yam back in Canada is 100-120 Canadian dollars. Ha, OTO. Yam I buy in the UK for £25. Now you guys can clearly see that when I talk about the cost of living in Canada, I am not joking. I'm not saying this to make anybody like me or to make anybody follow me. You guys know we keep it real here. The cost of living is high. The other day I wanted to fry yam because we like yam and egg. I touched one yam in African store. One yam was going for 30 something Canadian dollars. I keep saying pounds. Excuse me if I keep saying pounds. I'm just so used to pounds. Was going for 30 something Canadian dollars. I screamed. I said, no way. I am not going to buy this yam. No way. I chatted a few friends of mine that reside in Ontario and asked them, please, where can I get a carton of yam? Because I love to buy things in bulk. If you follow me on this channel, you know that's something I do. I always bulk shop. And lo, they were telling me 100 Canadian dollars, 120 Canadian dollars, 130 Canadian dollars. I'm like, what the hell? That is so expensive. So I would say this, right? If you have any intention of moving to Canada, please make sure you have your job. Please not come down to job market, right? But make sure you have a very good job, not just a job. Most especially if you're moving from the UK or from Europe to Canada, like from a first world country, a country where you know you're already comfortable, you can afford the basic things in life, you're okay, you're not hungry, you're not starving, you have a decent job that can pay your bills, you're not in debt, and you feel like, oh, you want to go to Canada for an even more better life, please make sure you have a very good job waiting for you, because it might take you a while to get that kind of job that you want. And trust me, Canada is not even smiling. It's not smiley. In Ontario, when you're paying for your rent, correct me if I am wrong. Please, anything I say that it's not correct, just correct me. But just so that everything, I will try as much as I can to say what I know, not just what I heard. You pay for your rent double, like your first rent and your last rent. So imagine you're paying for example, a 3-bedroom house. I was checking in a Milton, goes for like 3,200 Canadian dollars. You're gonna pay like times two of that. Where is the money? Like, is the money stacked somewhere? It is crazily expensive. In fact, the cost of living is over the roof. Renting, it's even difficult getting an accommodation. When you finally get it, you are going to pay a whole lot of money for it. It is not cheap. And what's your net pay at the end of the month for you to be able to afford 3,200 house monthly? That's a lot, guys. The math is not matching, as you can clearly see. A lot of people cannot afford to stay alone. A lot of people, they have to stay with their siblings or with their family member, with friends, or even with strangers, just so they can be able to share the biz. They cannot stay alone. So stress more on this point, watch this video.
It is so expensive to pay rent. A lot of people have housemates because they cannot afford to live by themselves. I'm one of them. People cannot afford to live by themselves anymore just because it is so expensive to pay for those rents. Cost of grocery is on the eye right now. When I came to Canada, it wasn't as expensive as it is currently, but it is crazy expensive now, and you're wondering where all your income is going.
Said, well, because I have the opportunity, so why not give it a try? Because every single person I know who moved to Canada based on why not has returned back within the first 2 years. You've got to have a very strong reason or motivation to come to Canada to make it worthwhile. Canada is probably one of the most immigration-friendly countries, but that doesn't mean that this country is interested in making this easy for you. The immigration process itself is the easiest thing you'll have to go through compared to everything else you go through after landing in Canada, like finding a doctor, finding affordable rent, and getting your first job and building a successful career.
I think that summarizes my point. Let's move to the next point. It's boring here. Guys, it's boring. I know I'm new, yeah, but it is so boring. Like, it is super boring. I don't know if it's because of the landmass, so people are just far away and they don't really have this sense of community. Okay, I was watching a particular, I won't call him a content creator because it says he's just here to give us advice. His name is Dr. Zoe Omomelu. You guys should know him. I reacted on one of his videos, I think about last month. It talks a lot of things. Like, I love the man because he's so in touch with reality. He said that he is loved everywhere else in the world aside in Calgary, where he lives. Like, they love him everywhere. When he travels, people bump into him at the airport. They want to take pictures with him. They love him. They say nice stuff about him. He sees people react about his videos. A lot of people are saying nice stuff about him. But where he is in Canada, he is not loved. It didn't state the reason, but like that sense of community is not there. Nothing beats that feeling of just that knowing that you have a community around you. You have people to rely on. Like, as I'm talking to you now, if I need childcare, I have so many people I can call. I will even say, my sister is here with me. If I want to travel tomorrow, my sister alone, my sister will be more than happy to look after my children. And that's the thing with UK. UK feels like home. There are so many. Okay, guys, I'm not here to compare. Sorry, I'm talking about UK. I promise myself I'm not going to compare in this video because my comparison video is still coming. So if this video is ruffling your feathers, I don't know what my comparison video will do to you because it's going to be brutal. We keep it real here, guys. We keep it 100% real here. Canada can be lonely, cold, and there. You don't even want to begin to think about it. And guys, hey God, I wanted this to be my last point, but let me just make it my third point. There are no jobs here. Job no day. Where I am now, my friend's house. She has been here for like 18 months. And guys, she was a business analyst in the UK. Now she's in Canada and she has not gotten a job. The kind of job she gets from time to time is not what she wants, but it's just something to keep her going, keep her running, be able to sort out some bills and all that. But the good thing is that her husband is a doctor, so they are sorted. But I mean, as a wife, you still want to make money, you still want to contribute. You don't want to keep going to your husband, oh, I want this, I want that, I want that. There's just that self-fulfillment when you have your own job. And it is bloody. It is really bloody out there in Canada. I mean, Canada has over 40 million people, and the jobs that are available will be like maybe for like 10 million people. So the competition is high. It is massive. Now imagine you're coming from a third world country, you're fully experienced, and you're coming to Canada to work, to get a job. You might struggle. Yeah, there's some people that come to Canada and they get a job within 1 week, within 2 weeks. I mean, grace can play a role. My dear, you cannot say, oh, because oh yeah, they my head, you just rush to Canada without plans. Because Canada, we finish you. So there are really no jobs out there except you're a healthcare professional. According to statistics, about 4.6 million Canadians don't have a family doctor. What that means is that, you know, in the UK, the way we have our GP, you can easily go and register with your GP. When you're sick, you ring your GP, you go in, they check you, they prescribe medications for you, and you're okay. You only go to A&E when it's a matter of emergency. But in Canada, it's really not like that. Some people don't have family doctors, especially in BC area, Quebec. They don't have family doctors. They don't. So you cannot imagine yourself going to this country that you're in high demand as a GP, for instance. You're going there. You're in high demand, so the pay would definitely be crazy. Meanwhile, in the UK, I won't say they have so much in high demand now. As a matter of fact, if you ask me, I think they are really becoming saturated. So if you're a health professional, by all means, make that move. I mean, you're going to bore. The quality of your life will not decline. As a matter of fact, it will even hit the roof. You will bore. So I'm not going to discourage any health professional. If you're a nurse, you're a doctor, especially if you're a family doctor, please just make that move because it's worth it. It's 100% worth it. You guys, I really do not want to start comparing salary, but you cannot even begin to compare the salary of family doctors in the UK and that of Canada. You can't, like, you can't. They are no near a match at all. They are not even mates at all. As in, Canada pay their doctors and health professionals way more. They value them. Aside that, they love them too. One thing is about getting higher pay. Another thing is job satisfaction, because the people you're going all out for, you're looking after, you're caring for, they are grateful. They express their gratitude to you. I mean, in Canada, for instance, I heard that if they know that you're a family doctor, they'll be giving you flowers, gifts, hearts, just appreciating you. They can even help you to come move snow, like take away snow away from your car, because then you're a family doctor and they appreciate you. I don't want to talk about the UK, but we all know what it's like with the NHS. NHS is our father's right. NHS is our own. We all know what it's like here. Doctors, health professionals are generally more appreciated in North America, especially Canada. They are very much appreciated. So if you're a health professional, by all means make that move. I encourage you. But if you're an IT personnel, HR personnel, engineer, my dear, just think about it very well and make sure you have a good job before you move with your family to Canada, because it is very there in that country. It is very brutal. So for me, I've said it countlessly on this channel so many times. I love the UK. The UK is for me. I am for the UK. I love it here because I feel like I'm settled in a way. In fact, not in a way. I am settled and I am comfortable. Not just me. A lot of people in the UK are comfortable. I have a job. My husband has a job. We are okay. I mean, my husband, for instance, being a family doctor, it will get better remuneration in Canada. It will get better pay in Canada. You can't compare the salary. Literally times 3, even not times 4, times 5. It will be more appreciated in Canada. And so many other things. So for me, I've been saying it on this channel and even on social media. Please give me back my UK. I want my UK. Bring back my UK. Oh God, I want UK. But then again, your girl does not have much of a say now. Like, it's not really about me. It's about my family. What is going to favor us as a family, as an entity. And trust me, Canada is going to favor us. At this point, I have to be adaptable. I have to try my best to adapt because it's brutal. I don't know how to stress on it. It's brutal. It's really brutal. But then I just have to adapt. And I know it's just a matter of time. Everything will settle. If you ask me, I just prefer the UK. My friend I'm in her house, she told me that she shops from the UK. She does not even bother about Canadian clothes. And of a truth, I entered a couple of stores when I visited one of the malls in Hamilton. And oh my goodness, the clothes there, they were so underwhelming. And expensive. Oh, you will touch one, you see $60 Canadian, $50 Canadian. And you're like, I can't even wear this. I can't wear this. Why is it overly expensive? These clothes are not even fine. They're not cute. So why are they expensive? You can't understand. Meanwhile, in Primark, like for example, you're living in the UK and you want to still be on top, you want to keep up with trends. Primark can sort you out from start to finish. You get everything you want from Primark and you will look peng. Primark, how much? £10, £15, £5. You can even get £2 item in Primark. £5 summer top. Nice trendy top, oh, £5. That's why when Canadians, people living in Canada, or people living in Canada, when they visit the UK, you see them shopping in bulk, buying so many clothes. In fact, the first time I ever knew that there was no Primark in Canada was when one fashion content creator came to the UK and she bought so much from Primark. And the way she was just so excited, oh my god, she's like, I'm gonna shop for my girls, my kids. Like, she was so excited and she bought so much. She's like, in fact, now for this store my money go finish. I'm like, Primark, didn't get the drill then. That was years back. I was shocked. Like I said, please, if you're going to Canada, please make sure you're going with PRO. Like, I have my CIPD level 5 here. I'm an HR personnel, in case you're wondering. I have my CIPD and I just discovered that I don't need to start afresh writing exams, doing their courses in Canada, because I can convert my CIPD to CPHR. Like, that enough gave me so much joy, because starting from the bottom, like, I just got my CIPD like a few months ago. It's not up to a year and I'm going to start studying afresh. Ah, God, it wasn't funny when everything finalized. I was excited and I said, I'm like, oh my God, please, I still want my UK life. But the good thing is I'm hopeful. A friend of mine that recently moved got a job straight away. But then again, she's like a support worker. She said during her interview, she was just giving them British accent and they were really excited about the fact that she's coming from the UK. So I'm like, hey, God, I beg, oh, this HRO. I hope they'll be very excited that I have NHS experience, because I'm currently with the NHS. I hope they're going to be very excited that I'm coming from the UK. And at the same time, I have a Canada PRO. So I hope these factors will work in my favor when I'm ready to start job hunting. But in the meantime, guys, right now my bags are packed. So in my next vlog or next vlog, don't be surprised when you see Melissa in the airport jetting back, because like I said, the main reason why we came here is to test water, is to see what it's like. And personally, if you ask me to give my verdict, I don't want to live in Canada. No, I don't want to live in Canada. I want my Huddersfield. I want my UK. I want my UK life. I want to live in the UK. But your girl does not have a choice. So right now, we'll be going back to the UK, and then we'll have to re-strategize, we plan, and then make that final big move, because there's so many things we need to think about. We've been here for 5 years, so we definitely have some things here that we need to like think about. Okay, what exactly are we going to do to this thing? Then some of our household items, I need to start thinking about selling off. When I start selling up, guys, I'm going to create a special vlog for that. I think we're going to sell off everything. Our bed, our cushions, our TV, everything in this house. I'm going to sell them off. So I'm going to create a special vlog for that, and I'll be attaching the price in case you're interested. We can then talk about delivery. I know we'll have a better quality of life here in Canada. Guys, just Google how much do family doctors earn, or life for family doctors in Canada. That will just give you your answer. No need for me to talk too much, or just compare Canada versus UK as a family doctor. You'll get your answer. So I know we might feel like everything is rosy for us here. We are comfortable here, but I know that what is ahead, what is in front is way, way, way bigger than what we have here. So I don't have a choice. I've seen it that this country is going to favor us even more. So there's really nothing much I can do about it. The love I have for UK will always be in my heart. And the time I'll get to love Canada, I know I'll make friends, I'll have my community. Hopefully, fingers crossed, because for some of us, it's not the easiest of things keeping friends. Yeah, I make friends easily, but it's a struggle for me to keep friends, literally. I just know that everything will be fine. So I'm just going to end this video by saying, please do not completely rule out moving to Canada in 2024. That's not the essence of this video. So if Canada is on your mind, let's say you're in the UK, you're in the US, and you want to move, by all means, make that move. You should be all right. It's just for you to have it at the back of your mind that it is not paradise on earth. And please take a look at all the challenges before making the leap. And at the same time, keep your eyes open. Yes, Canada might have its specs, but trust me, it also has its challenges, and there are a truckload of them. You can't begin to imagine. And in summary, it's just not for everybody. It's really not for everybody. I've not even experienced winter, guys. I came in summer, so imagine what winter is gonna look like. It's well with me. Amen. It is well with your girl. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all again. Bye, guys.